are Lagos Talks 91.3.
Let's talk.
The news Hound.
All right, we start with athletics this morning. AFN has described as unfortunate the attitude of the very few Nigerians who have taken to the social media to dissipate energy on the vest worn by sprinter Fivo Ofili during the 4x100 relay event at the just concluded 18th World Athletics Championship in Oregon, USA. The letter I was missing from the spelling of Nigeria on the vest, and instead of celebrating the unprecedented feat achieved by the sprinter or sprint hurdler Tobi Amusa, who set a new world record time to winning Nigeria's first gold, and long jumper Esebrume, who became the first Nigerian to win a medal in 2 straight world championships, they choose to deliberately paint the federation in bad light. In the words of the AFN Secretary General Adeni Adisabioko, says it's really disheartening to know that a few Nigerians could shift their focus from the incredible feats our athletes performed in Oregon, which attracted commendation from the president, to a factory error made by giant sportswear and company Nike. Abioko said the federation is not distracted by the actions of the few and has already shifted focus to the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, where they hope to record Nigeria's best ever performance.
And still on federation stories, the president of Nigeria Judo Federation, Dr. Musa Oshodi, has said that judokas representing the countries at the Birmingham Commonwealth Games are in good, energetic spirit and ready to take the federation and Nigeria at large, making them very proud. Oshodi said those that made the team are responsible, dedicated, desirous and fabulous individuals. The boss added, and I quote, "We are planning to attend as many as feasible international championships, and also this year we are proposing to attend 2 African Open Championships and World Championships, and we can only achieve these desires if we have a solid economic base. Therefore, we would like to use this medium to call on well-meaning individuals and corporate organizations to come to our aid."
Well, let's cross over as well. This story comes through Afrosport TV. Nigeria's first free-to-air TV has been unveiled in Lagos in a press parley yesterday. A Sports Vision production company led by their creative director, Deja Motoibo, who is also the content director and chairman of the editorial board, well, says that it's a new feeling. They're planning to televise sportscasting at the highest level. They brought the Africa Cup of Nations in January, the Women's Cup of Nations as well, which was just completed in Morocco. They also said they confirmed getting rights to show the likes of the NBA, the Basketball African League, and quite a number of other sporting properties.
Now, Nigeria is in a favorable position to host the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. The president of the Nigeria Football Federation, NFF, Amaju Pinnick, disclosed this yesterday in Lagos. Speaking at the Sheraton Hotels in Ikeja, Pinnick revealed that CAF is likely to withdraw the hosting right of the 2025 AFCON from Guinea. And we are putting a bid together for a co-hosting of the tournament with Benin Republic, and the Minister of Youth and Sport has given his endorsement on the bidding. It is high time Nigeria hosts an international tournament because there are many advantages attached to hosting such competitions, he said. The NFF added there are many countries bidding for the competition, but we are confident of getting the nod from CAF.
Former African Footballer of the Year and Ivory Coast International, or former Ivory Coast International Yaya Toure, has been given a full-time role in Tottenham Hotspur Academy. The 3-time Premier League winner has spent time with the club since December in an unofficial capacity while he worked towards his UEFA A license. Toure completed his coaching course with the Football Association of Wales this summer and will have his own age group to coach. The 39-year-old has not played professionally since a stint with the Chinese club Qingdao Henghai in 2019, but did train with the League 2 club Leyton Orient briefly before the 2020-21 campaign. Toure had a brief spell with Queen Park Rangers, working alongside Chris Ramsey at the beginning of the 2021 season. He also helped coaching roles with the Ukrainian Premier League side Olympic Donetsk and Akhmat Grozny of the Russian Premier League before he returned to England at the end of last year. The former Ivory Coast international, whose brother Kolo is Leicester's first team coach, started helping out at Tottenham's academy with the under-18s. He could be joined at Spurs by Jermaine Defoe, who is set to continue his coaching development at his former club.
And let's talk transfer stories now. West Ham have signed Italian striker Gianluca Scamacca for Sassuolo in a Sassuolo, beg your pardon, a £30.5 million deal. Scamacca joins the Premier League club on a 5-year contract with the option to extend another year. And former Liverpool and Barcelona striker Luis Suarez has said he is he has a preliminary agreement to rejoin his first club, Nacional, in his native Uruguay. 35-year-old is a free agent, having lived in Atletico Madrid when his contract expired in summer. Suarez's return to Nacional is expected to be until at least the start of the 2022 World Cup in November.
Well, from Italy, Aaron Ramsey has left Juventus after the Serie A club announced that the Welsh midfielder's contract has been mutually terminated. Ramsey joined the Italians on a free transfer in 2019, with the ex-Arsenal man reported to be on £400,000 a week. But Ramsey spent the second half of the last season on loan at Scottish side Rangers. He was in the final year of his contract at Juve, but is now free to join another club as he prepares for the World Cup later this year with Wales.
And Paris Saint-Germain have signed defender Nordi Mukiele from RB Leipzig on a 5-year deal. The French international spent 4 years in Germany after joining Montpellier, helping Leipzig reach a Europa League semi-final and win the German Cup. He made 145 appearances for the Bundesliga club, scoring 10 goals and recording 11 assists. 24-year-old had previously attracted attention from Chelsea before the move.
Well, from England, Manchester United had a plan to convince Cristiano Ronaldo to stay, but it appears to have failed as the Portugal star remains keen to leave Old Trafford this summer. The club had set in motion Operation Ferguson to preempt the 37-year-old's official request to leave. However, with the player back in Manchester, little has changed. Now, according to reports in England, Sir Alex Ferguson was United's trump card in negotiations, but it didn't have the effect they were hoping for. The player does not wish to see out the second and final year of his contract. Ronaldo, accompanied by his agent Jorge Mendes, was present at Old Trafford's training at United's training complex in Carrington on Tuesday to hold conversations with the club about his future. The open secret is that the former Real Madrid forward wants out as he's desperate to play in the Champions League, and the English club cannot offer him that.
And lastly, Barcelona manager Xavi Hernandez has said Lionel Messi returning to the team is impossible at the moment, but he has not definitely closed the door on bringing him back in the future. Barca president Joan Laporta said last week that he considers it his responsibility to ensure Messi has a, quote, more beautiful ending at Camp Nou following his painful exit last summer. However, Xavi has played down the chances of re-signing Messi from Paris Saint-Germain, whom he joined last year on a 2-year contract last summer because Barca could not afford to renew his deal. Well, on that note, that concludes the News Hound.
We are Lagos Talks 91.3.
Let's talk.